A brother and sister born of the dark side. One of them will challenge their destiny.
Hey there, Nomads of Lore. I'm Jonathan.
And I'm Sean.
And together we are Mead and Mischief, your home away from no home. No home at all.
Not anyone. Not any of the homes. Not even in a galaxy far away.
Far, far, far away. So today we are discussing episode 3 of Star Wars Visions. It's entitled The Twins.
Twins.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so...
Spoiler filled.
Yeah, this is a spoiler-filled review. Just like the other two, we're going to talk all about the things we liked, things we didn't like, art style, all different kinds of things.
All the things that are
all
things.
the things. But first, let's rank it. What's our ranking for this one?
So this one, I would rank this one below the original trilogy. We have a 3-tier ranking, which is probably not granular enough, but whatevs. And definitely we're comparing apples and oranges, but
Yep.
use your imagination. So below the original trilogy, I would rank, now again, apples and oranges, but probably above a prequel trilogy, especially on its own without Clone Wars in there. Personally, this one, we'll get more into it in a minute. This one, I didn't like as much when I first watched it, but it's quite grown on me.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I have to agree with the ranking. That's a perfect one.
spot on.
Yep, spot on.
Agree to agree. Now,
Agree to-
next thing, talk about art, right?
Yeah, yep. We're going to go with art style. So, art style in this one was very simple, but
Kind of modern, CG-ish.
yeah, modern,
CG. Probably
yeah.
was CG actually.
Yeah.
Computer.
Yep, computer animated, and it was good. It definitely conveyed what it needed to. It was a little bit over the top, I guess. Kind
There
of,
were
right?
yes, yeah.
Lots of silliness, lots of like extreme like. We kind of
gamers expanding into
yeah, we kind of equated it to it's like the extreme fighting of like Dragon Ball Z or something. That's not it's
not the same art style or
no,
story,
and it doesn't even look like one. But I'm
that
just saying
over the
that
top-
over the top fight.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Absolutely. There were a couple of moments in it that were really, really freaking gorgeous too.
Yeah.
The scene with them, I guess, good force lightning and bad force. I don't know what was happening there with
Yeah.
the crystal thing. And that moment was super cool. Reminds me a lot of that epic scene between Zuko and Azula in Avatar. And then the ending sunset scene was friggin' gorgeous
yeah.
too. There was a
The
couple
starship
of really
exploding was
yeah.
pretty.
There were pretty cool. There were a few really beautiful moments as far as art style is concerned.
So what was your favorite? One of your favorite scenes?
So, there I should say, and I alluded to this a minute ago, but when we first watched this episode, especially coming right off of the second episode, which we didn't like as much, we were both, I think, kind of like, what did we watch? Again, a little bit. And because coming out, I feel like they really messed up putting episode 1 as episode 1.
Yeah.
I think that was a poor choice. That's my opinion.
Yep.
But that's our opinion. But because it sets you up with a weird vibe, because you get this super jarring thing in episode 2, and then you continue this jarring thing into episode 3, and so it's really, really over the top. And the more I think about it, and I've actually watched it twice now. I watched it because I watched it with my kids, and I like it a lot, honestly. And I like the things that I like about it. I like some of the conceptual story bits. I like some of the ideas. I don't. They're a little bit silly and whatever. But I really like the over the top cheesy fight and art. I mean, it was fun. It was a Rick rolling good time. No, it was fun. It was silly, and it doesn't fit quite in the Star Wars universe. The lightsabers going wacko and the Holdo maneuver, but actually more believable, which is weird. It was fun. It was just that's probably that if you want to encapsulate my favorite thing from this episode is it was fun. It was a lot of fun,
Could have
honestly.
just said that.
I could have just said that.
My favorite part would probably be, I don't know. I think really looking back on it is the Holdo
maneuver, which is kind of dumb because
which is
that
hilarious.
was horrible.
It was like the original one was terrible, but this
Stupid,
like actually, ish made sense with the lightsaber. Shouldn't have been as
Within
long
this
as it
silly over the
was,
top
but
thing,
yeah. There was
at least justification for it.
there was justification for a
universe
ship
breaking,
blowing
this is the
apart
thing.
and all this stuff. Yeah, exactly. No, I don't know. No, I enjoyed it a lot. The over the top fight scene, especially at the very beginning when she's got all the lightsabers, like
Yeah, when she absorbs the crystal into her, and then she kind of becomes a lightsaber, and
whatever it is.
Happening.
All of that, like kind of universe breaking stuff, was fun. It was just a good. It was a good time. Honestly, looking back on it, at first I thought again we came right off
initial
episode
reaction.
2. It was like, ugh, another little kitty one, and it's too much and whatever. But having watched the rest of them and having separated from it enough to where you can look on it,
realizing what it is.
Yep, for what it is.
Yes.
It definitely helps. So yeah, that's my take on those.
So in critiques we have my biggest critique at this point is I would enjoy learning a bit more about some of the things that they brought to the table, some of the conceptual things and what happens next and some of those things. A critique for, and we've already hit for some of you potentially. I mean, if you're watching this video, hopefully you've either already watched it or don't care at all about spoilers. But I mean, if you may not like the over the topness, so that's not. I like it. I thought it was fun in this episode. So there's that. I don't know if I have any other major critiques. The art style is not my favorite. I don't like that modern style, modern CG, really like cell shading to the nth degree. That's not my favorite, but that's more taste than it is a real critique. But
we did another video of which ones you should, or who would like each episode, what you should know before you watch, kind of thing. And in that, I talked about it a little bit, or talked about it a lot, how timing, if they had more time, it would have been better. I think my biggest critique is like the female twin, and the male twin, like why each of them acted the way they did. We don't have any context.
Yeah,
for that.
why did he choose to start this whole thing? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It's like all of a sudden he's good, and I don't know. Yeah.
All of a sudden, he's Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, exactly.
With our duo.
With our duo, and where did the X-wing come? There's all these different questions, but
they had on my rewatch with my kids. There's actually a whole bunch of Rebel ships. There's an A-wing in there and a B-wing ship in there,
funny.
and TIE fighter. Like there's all kinds
inside
of
of the
the dual star destroyer thing, whatever. That was very Star Wars. That was the big weapon to kill all the things.
to kill the planet.
So that's our thoughts on episode 3.
Yeah.
As you can tell, the more I get from it, the more I like it. I like it a lot, honestly. I mean, I don't know if he likes it as much, but he definitely likes it.
Yeah.
So we liked this one. Let us know what you thought about it down in the comments below. That's right. And what you're liking about Visions and what your favorite episodes are, and what other Star Wars or other things you want to hear us talk about.
Click the subscribe button, ring the bell. Thank you guys for subscribing. You're awesome.
Yes, you are. Bye.